had to like put my foot down and be like, no, wait a minute, wait. This is my hill.
Okay, but this situation that Rebecca Yarros is talking about in this interview, where she was saying one of her editors cut her favorite line in Fourth Wing, that was like the entire purpose of why she was writing that book, is actually way more of a common issue than you'd think, and it's exactly why my friends and I created One Brilliant Arc. I've been in the writing industry for the past 12 plus years, first as a writer and author myself, then as a beta reader, and then as a freelance editor, and now as a writing coach. And I have seen a lot of horror stories between writers and their editors. The thing is, a writer understands better than anyone what the actual soul of their story is, and when an editor tries to project their own idea of how the story should go and what it should say, then the story loses its power. There are a few different reasons why the real message at the heart of your story might get undermined in the editing phase. One of the biggest ones is the publishing industry doesn't want to publish anything that isn't deemed safe. Because if the book that you're writing isn't guaranteed to have mass approval, then the publishing company is not going to have a return on investment. They're not going to make money selling your book. So a lot of authors who go traditionally published actually end up with a story that isn't as powerful as the original one they wanted to tell. Another problem is a lot of first-time writers don't pay for a quality editor because they don't understand the risks. So they end up with lazy editors who aren't willing to take the time to actually listen to the author and learn their voice and learn how to amplify the message and catch that vision of what is actually trying to be told in this story. If you're an author running into this kind of pressure with your manuscript, if you have the experience and confidence of someone like Rebecca Yarros, then you can put your foot down and say, no, this is what I'm trying to say and this is what will be said. But if you're a first-time author or someone who doesn't have that experience or confidence in yourself necessarily, because us writers are notorious for self-doubt, then you're just going to take whatever suggestion the editor tells you, and you might end up with a book that doesn't carry the power it's meant to. This is exactly why my group of friends who are also editors created One Brilliant Arc, because our entire goal is to make sure that writers' authentic voices are amplified. We take the time to make sure that our writers can find their own voice, own it, and then amplify the message that their book is really trying to say. We don't turn your book away or turn it into something clean or safe just so that it can make money. We let your voice speak as powerfully as it is meant to. So if you want to make sure that your editor never does the same thing to you that Rebecca Yarros' editor did to her, come work with One Brilliant Arc. We believe in your story, we believe in